Hello everyone, my name is Taiming Warjri, faculty at SBI SSD Riboy, Meghalaya. So I hope that at this stage you have already had an idea about Rural Self-Employment Training Institute or RCT and its function, and you are interested in becoming a trainer at RCT. This video is a tutorial on how to frame your 50 multiple choice question for domain skill trainer who are applying as a trainer at any RCT. So friends, it is mandatory for anyone who is applying as a DST in any RCT to frame these 50 multiple choice question. That means 50 numbers of multiple choice question based on the course which you are applying. So the question is, why do you need to frame these 50 multiple choice question? Here is the reason why. Number one is that you will have an understanding and in-depth on a particular outcome or topic of the syllabus you are applying for. And also, this will help you in your preparation on the syllabus to be qualified as the DST in RCT. As you know, to become a domain skill trainer in any RCT, you need to go through the assessment or the examination. So by framing these multiple choice questions, it will help you a lot in that particular area. For your information, in every training at RCT, all trainees were assessed or given a test at the end of the training. So these multiple choice questions are an essential part of this assessment process. So now, these are the documents which you have to go through before framing a multiple choice question. Number one, the course module. So you have to go through the course module of a particular course which you want to apply. For example, if you want to become a domain skill trainer in the beauty parlor management course, you have to go through the course module of that particular course and also the qualification file of that particular course. So let's take an example of the beauty parlor management course at RCT. So this is the course module of beauty parlor management course. So here you will find the session or the name of that particular topic which is taught at any RCT. So I request you to please go through this course module first. So as you can see, there are two parts of this course module. The EDP part, which is handled by faculty, like the registration and integration, microlab, achievement motivation, entrepreneurial competencies, time management, and so on. And there are the domain parts, which is taught by the domain skill trainer, like this beautification concept and scope, threading, waxing, hairstyle, hair cutting, and so on. So the domain part is to be taught by DST, but the EDP part is to be taught by the faculty of RCT. Next document that you have to go through is the qualification file of the particular course that you are interested, like this one. If you have not yet received, please ask your respective RCT, they will provide it for you. Because based on this qualification file, you will have to frame your multiple choice question. Here I'm opening the qualification file of beauty parlor management training. Again, I request you to go through all the information in this qualification file. So in this video, let's just skip to the performance criteria part, where there you can frame your multiple choice question. So as you can see here, this is the performance criteria part. Please note that almost in every qualification file, these performance criteria are in three parts. Number one, the entrepreneurship development. This part is not for DST, so you don't have to make multiple choice question in this area. You will have to frame a question on these two parts. This one, professional knowledge or technical knowledge, and this one, professional skill or technical skill. So in this area, these PC1, PC2, PC3, PC4, starting from here, technical knowledge, PC1, PC2, PC3, PC4, and so on. So based on this area, you have to make your question. This first column, outcome to be assessed, which means that any question which you are making or which you are framing should met these points given here. For example, let me take the point number 12. Interest generated in learning the techniques of beautification for taking it up as self-employment venture. Which means that you have to frame a question in such a way that you will find out whether that particular trainee is interested or not in taking up beautician as a self-employment. Again, this number 13, knowledge of various aspects of beautification sought by women. Means that the outcome from the question is that the trainee who is taking the test have an idea of the various aspects of beautification sought by women. Now come to these performance criteria. Here you can see the PC1, PC2, PC3, PC4, and so on. So based on these PC, you have to frame your question in the prescribed format. If you have not yet received the format, you can ask from your respective RSETI, or you can download from the link in the description. To understand better, let's take a look at the format for multiple choice question. So this is the format for framing the multiple choice question. The first column here is question number, so I think there's no need to explain here. These are just question numbering. The second column, category of outcome. This is in line with the qualification file, outcome to be assessed with this one. So that is in line with this one. Either it's professional skill, technical knowledge, or it's a technical skill or professional skill. Now let's do this practically and create some question. So for this, you have to go to the qualification file again. So suppose you want to make a question on the PC1 of the technical knowledge. So you have to write like this. In the frame format, in the format given, here you have to write TK, means technical knowledge. Then PC number, you are framing for PC number 1, so you type here PC1. Then here you frame the question. The question should be as per the PC1 of technical knowledge. So let's read what the PC1 of technical knowledge says. Here it says, is able to tell about the role of beautician service provider for providing beauty service. So this PC1 talks about the role of beautician service provider for providing beauty service. So let's frame that question. Here you can say that a beauty parlor fall under which category? So then if you come to this column, you will see difficulty level of that question. So I think this question is easy one, so I'll write here 1. Because it is easy, you give 1. If it is medium, give 2, and if it is a hard level, you give 3. So based on this question, let's give some option. So option A, trading. Option B, manufacturing. Option C, servicing. Option D, promotion. So beauty parlor falls on which category? So this question, the right answer is servicing. So you give here the correct answer is option C. So this is how you frame your question. So now let's take another example. Let's go again to that qualification file. So if we take an example of the qualification file, this PC number 2 is able to explain the scope of beauty service business. So this talks about the scope of beauty service business. So again, go to that format, then this still in technical knowledge, so write TK. Then this falls on PC number 2, so right here PC2. Then you can frame a question for that particular PC. So for this one, let's make one question. Which of the following is performed by beautician? So I think this question also is easy, so I'll just give one. Threading, hairstyling, makeup, and last, all of the above. So for this question, as you know, these options are all performed by beautician in any beauty parlor. So the answer is D. So I'll just give here D. So in this way you can frame your multiple choice question. So remember, if it falls under technical knowledge, you write here TK. If it's fall under technical skill, we write here TS. So let's make one question which fall under technical skill. So again, you have to go to the qualification file and scroll down to the professional skill. So here you have to make a question based on the PC1 of the professional skill or technical skill. So for this, go to the format again. Here you write technical skill, means TS, then PC1. So PC1 of that professional skill, it says carry out facial care clean up process using the product and equipment. So frame a question on this which talks about facial care and clean up process. So let's just make one question on that. What is the first step in the facial clean up process? So let's give option first. Option 1, exfoliating. Option number 2, cleansing. Option number 3, toning. Option number 4, moisturizing. So the right answer for this one is cleansing, option B. So I think this question is quite hard, so I'll just give in medium, the difficulty level 2, which means medium. So this is how you frame your multiple choice question according to this PC given here. You have to make 50 numbers of this multiple choice question, taking from both part, that is technical knowledge and professional skill. Please make sure that you do not copy these questions which you are making from any books or from the internet. There's a declaration in this format. If you scroll down, the question has not been copied from any book or internet. All questionnaire prepared by me as per my knowledge on various performance criteria of assessment. So I request you to please be creative and make your own question. You have to fill all these questions right from question number 1 till question number 50. And after that, you write your name here and the date of submission, which is the date you submit this particular file to your respective RSETI. Sometimes these PC are less in number. If you are looking at the PC from beauty parlor management, there are lots of PC here. In professional knowledge, there are 37 PC, and professional skill there are around up to 43 PC. But there are some courses which this PC are around only 20 or 30 like that. So for those kind of courses, you have to make 2 or 3 questions from one single PC. So let's do one example on this one. So if we talk about again this PC number 1, carry out facial care cleanup process using the product and equipment. So let's make one more question on this one. So for this, you go again to the format. Again here it falls on a technical skill, so you write again technical skill. Then PC is the same PC, so you type here PC1. Again look at the PC1, carry out facial care and clean up process using the products and equipment. You can frame a question like this: which material is the best for drying the face after washing? So here you might say that it's a hard question, so I'll give 3. So you can give option A, towel, option B, facial tissue, option C, sponge, option D, none of the above. So please note that I give a hard level for this question because this is confusing. Because edit towel is good, facial tissue is also good, sponge is also good, and none of the above. So for me, I think I'm not an expert, but if the answer is B, so I'll just give here B. So in this way you frame your question. Either you can frame for single PC, you frame one question, or for the same PC you can frame 2 or 3 questions if the PC in the particular qualification file is less in number. And for this option, please don't make it too obvious. Don't just give none of the above, all of the above, but try to make them reasonable. This format is to be sent in soft copy only to your respective RSETI. So friends, I hope you are now able to frame this multiple choice question and get yourself a part of the RSETI, which is one of the best institute in promoting rural skill and livelihood. So if you like this video, please share, like and subscribe. Thank you.